Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Sip and Review. My name is Chantel, and today I will be doing a review on Tyler Perry's Sistas, Season 2, Episode 17. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, and you may also subscribe to my channel by clicking on my photo. Let's get started. The episode opens up to where we left off at when the officer told Zach that they found drugs in his tire. Zach wants Andy to represent him. The officer is a bitter bee, okay? Because you know Zach used to date her, and I just feel like she's being really mean towards him. So, Fatima walked into Andy's office to tell her that it was after 5, and Fatima went home for the night. Andy called Gary on the phone and she asked him to meet her at her apartment to talk. So when Fatima got outside, she finally listened to the voicemail that Zach left her, and Fatima saw Aiden in the parking garage, and she told him that he better not have done anything to Zach. Moving on. Maurice and Jacoby are talking at the bank, and Maurice called Jacoby the B word, and Jacoby checked him about calling him that. And I feel like it's not a term of endearment whenever you call someone the B word. And like Jacoby told him, it actually does mean that you're a female dog. And Jacoby was really uncomfortable with him calling him that. And so Jacoby called him the same word back. So now they are going at it like siblings. Jacoby threatened to get Maurice fired. Shaking my head. So Jacoby's cousin is the one that brutally attacked Maurice on the last season. And I had no idea that was his cousin. So I'm trying to figure out, why is he working at the bank with him? You know, given the fact that that's his cousin, not saying that he's going to do the same thing to him. And Sabrina and Maurice are friends as well. So Sabrina saved the day. She pulled up and she broke that mess up. She didn't want to leave Jacoby by himself, just in case Alonzo came there, because Alonzo is Jacoby's cousin. Sabrina said that she could fight. Maurice told Sabrina that she fights like she went to an all-girls private school, laughing my ass off. Maurice likes Jacoby for himself. Wow. Get your paws off of him. That's Sabrina's man. So Sabrina decided to go on a date with Jacoby because he slipped her a note when he handed her the folder. So finally, Sabrina told Maurice that she's not thinking about Calvin because he hasn't called her, nor has she called him. Laughing my ass off. I can't with Maurice. He's too much. Moving on. Preston's sister showed up to Danny's job. She apologized to Danny for her brother's behavior. Danny said that she will show them ghetto behavior if they come to her job again. Danny told her to tell her two brothers to sleep with one eye open. She told her that her brother Preston really likes her. That is what Preston's sister told Danny. And Danny told her, don't come to her job. Don't even come back now, you hear? She thought Danny was playing with her, but Danny was serious. Afterwards, Danny called Sabrina on the phone, and Sabrina told Danny that she was going on a date. And, girl, you better go home, Danny, instead of trying to go have drinks with Sabrina, which Sabrina can't do it because she's going out with Jacoby for drinks. Now, and I'm thinking if Preston is paying half of the rent, and that means that he's going to invite his sister to your house. So Danny needs to get home and see if the sister is not already at her apartment. Moving on. Andy stopped by Karen's shop. Andy told Karen that she feels behind because she should be married by now. You know, she has a career and she's making good income. She has all her shit together. So she's confused by the fact that why she hasn't found a man to marry her yet. Andy accused Karen of filling her void by dating someone else, and Karen denied it. And Andy said that she was doing the same thing, and she's still lying to Karen. For some reason, she don't want Karen to know that she still has feelings for Gary. So we get back to Fatima and Zach. Fatima, she finally made it to the police station. And at first, the bitter ex-girlfriend didn't want to let Fatima see Zach, but she changed her mind once Fatima told her that Zach was driving a company vehicle and that he was in the Chain Breakers program. Therefore, anyone could have planted those drugs in the truck. So we get back to Sabrina. Sabrina met up with Jacoby at the bar for drinks, and Jacoby said that he don't like Maurice because he acts like a girl. Sabrina was about to leave Jacoby at the bar by himself for talking about her friend like that. He gonna learn today. Jacoby stopped Sabrina before she left, and he told her that he's never been around anyone like that, and he wanted her to explain Maurice's behavior to him. What is there to explain? You already know that this man is gay. How do you want him to behave? Moving on. Zach finally got to see Fatima. Zach told Fatima that he didn't do it. He told her everything, and Zach was crying, and I felt so bad for Zach at that moment, because that's messed up how they're trying to play him. So she said that she believes him, and I believe him too. And Fatima, you're not sure of nothing. They set him up, and the real estate company is dirty too. And Aiden's scandalous self, shaking my head. He just really ain't no good. I don't know what's his obsession with Fatima, but he need to find somebody else because she does not want him, and he needs to get that through his thick skull. Fatima told Zach that she's going to get him a lawyer, which is Andy, and I'm hoping that Andy does represent him because he really does need a good lawyer and someone that understands him as a person, but they may or may not let her represent him. I don't know because of the conflict of interest. Fatima, when she got outside, she called Aiden on the phone and she invited him to her house. She asked him to bring wine and the plot thickens. LOL, Fatima might slip him something that will leave him telling her exactly what he did to set up Zach. Zach better keep Fatima on his team. She seems like she really does care about him. She's that ride or die chick that you do need on your team. Danny came home to a clean house and dinner was cooked. He's a keeper. LOL. I knew it. Preston invited his sister to the house to eat dinner with them, and Danny was not happy about that. Moving on. Andy was at her house waiting on Gary to get there. When he got there, he had a large envelope. He showed her his one-way ticket to Boston because you know that he was ready to kick rocks and never come back if he couldn't have her. And his wife finally signed the divorce papers after being threatened to either go to jail or sign those papers because we already know that she was fraudulent. He said that his lawyers are on it now to finalize the divorce because it's all bullshit. His wife's fingerprints were all over Maurice's firm because she was working with him to take Gary and Andy down. Gary told Andy that he loves her with all of his heart. Gary said that he's taking anger management counseling and he's doing everything to get her back. He got down on one knee and he proposed to her. He told her that he's going to wait for her, and Andy started to cry. Oh, how sweet. Andy kissed him and she told him that she had to think about it. And after kissing, he got ready to walk out of the door, and there was Karen. I was shook, honey. Karen, because Karen knows her friend so well, she popped up at Andy's house to see what was really going on. Oh shit. Let's see if Andy can keep her lie going on now, because girl, you have been exposed. You kept on lying to Karen, saying that you was done with Gary. So why is he at your house proposing to you? And then she told Karen a bold-faced lie. So that's what you do now? You lied to your best friend like that? So Karen, given the fact that she's already her best friend, she already knew that you was lying to her. The thing is, will Karen be able to forgive you for lying to her like that? So guys, that is how the episode ended. I will see you on my next commentary. Do not forget to check out my About page, and you will find all of my social media links. Also, follow me on Instagram. And you all have a blessed day. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. Bye now.